Hey guys, welcome back. It's Deedsy. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing awesome because baseball is less than a week away and I cannot wait for opening day. It's just going to be so awesome. Uh, this video is going to be a VR challenge, and that is going to be for Zach's Sports Cards and Collectibles. This is his 1K giveaway. Zach just recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which is totally awesome. If you're not subscribed to his channel, definitely go check it out. He does all kinds of sports, pack ripping, does a lot of hunt videos, trying to find cards out in the wild. Great dude, great community member. Definitely go check him out if you have not. His challenge that he had was to show off your favorite player of the different sports you collect, basically. So I wanted to go through and show my top picks. My obvious one is obviously King Griffey Jr. of the Mariners. That's been my one, but this is a card I wanted to show off, and this was the 1995 Pinnacle. I just love this card. It's not my absolute favorite card, but it's up there. I just love him blowing this bubble gum. I mean, it doesn't look real, but it's a really cool card. They had a Sports Illustrated for Kids that came out around the same time, the magazine I used to get when I was a kid, and he did a whole thing for like a little photo shoot with that and the information about him and baseball and all that, and he was doing this with the gum. So I think this was around the exact same time they kind of did this card and kind of did the magazine. Which is pretty cool. I always love Pinnacle. I do miss their cards. They always had great cards, great photography. I always love the gold on the bottom. They just did like a really good job. Just like, hey, we're Pinnacle. By the way, you see gold at the bottom of the card, or we're Pinnacle. So pretty cool card. Here's the back of the card. Just love the smile on there. Any card where Griffey's smiling, I'm just happy about it. That's just loving the game, and that's just showing he just loves baseball so much, and I love it too. I just love watching him play as a kid. Hands down my favorite player. That's one of my top cards right there. So that was no surprise. I wanted to show that off. Card number 2 is going to be my football card. And this is a 2013 Topps Chrome Tom Brady. The GOAT, one of the greatest of all time, obviously. I got into football later in life. So that's when I kind of discovered Patriots and Brady. Love him and Gronk. They're just great players. They're just so much. I love the energy they have together. I like this card a lot just because love Chrome for one. It's just a great. I love Chrome cards. They're just awesome looking, and I just like how he's just waiting. Make that pass. Just trying to find that hole out there. Who's open? Trying to make that shot. Who knows? Touchdown. It could be a touchdown pass. Definitely one of my favorite players. Here is the back of the card. Nothing major. Just postseason heroics, which he had a lot of. One of my favorite memories, I wasn't actually at the game, but I was, we went to a bar with a bunch of buddies to go watch the Super Bowl. And that was against the Falcons when they were down. And the whole bar was against them. They were like, they were so happy to have him lose. They were so excited about it. And I was like, he's going to win. I think I was the only guy in the whole place. Like, he's going to win. He's going to win. And then all of a sudden, little by little, the comeback starts, and then they win the game. I was the only guy in the place cheering. I stood up on the table and just started yelling. Everyone's like, they left. The bar emptied so quick. It was hilarious. I had rub in their face. It was such a great time. So definitely a great moment for me. That was so much fun. I love watching that game. Definitely my favorite player for sure for football. So glad he actually came out of retirement, because I just feel like last year, just all the injuries and all the things going on, with Brown and all that. I was just like, dude, he's losing players left and right. I was like, he needs a chance to go out there and win. So he did pretty well, but I think this year, get the team, solid team out together, we'll get one more Super Bowl for the end. So it'd be so cool to see him win number 8. Card number 3 is my basketball card, and it's probably a lot of people's favorites. That's going to be Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls. This is not a basketball card. This is a baseball card. And I just want to show this card off because I was just so excited that I actually got this card. This is actually a pretty hard pull, and I really like this card a lot. I love watching Jordan in the 90s. 6 championships. Him and Scottie Pippen. Those guys they were so great and so fun to watch. Just a fierce competitor. And I just really love that about him. No matter what, he's going to be out there and just, he's going to win. That's his goal. And I just really love watching him play. He did try out for baseball. It was the 94 series. It's the 1994 Upper Deck. And this card is the 94 Upper Deck Diamond Collection. This is the Central Division. You can kind of see it there on the light there. These cards were really hard to get. Upper Deck that year, I thought it was a really good idea to split up their boxes into East, West, and Central Division cards. So to get this card, you had to buy the Central version of these hobby boxes to even get the Michael Jordan card. And these inserts were actually pretty rare to get as well. So my brother and I, we always open just like cards. We'll like just buy a bunch of junk wax or just older year cards, and we'll just like open like 6 boxes just for fun. And he came out a couple years ago, and we decided to rip a bunch of 94 Upper Deck. And I was just completely stoked to pull this card. I was just like, no way. Like, the child me getting this would have been completely just blown away. As an adult, I was still pretty stoked to get this card. So, very cool card. There's Jordan in the back. He's almost got his tongue out there trying to catch that ball. Didn't obviously make baseball happen. Went back to the NBA to win 3 more titles. So, my favorite basketball player, Michael Jordan. Pretty sweet card. I don't have a hockey card for all you hockey fans out there. I had a few hockey cards as a kid, and I think I either traded them away or gave them away. I played hockey, but I didn't actually, really collect the cards. I don't have a favorite team really, but I really love watching hockey. It's just I don't know. I don't have a favorite player or anything like that. So gonna have to bypass hockey, guys. Sorry for that, but I will go into wrestling. That is WWE, and I've got Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is the 2006 Topps Heritage card. It's over there. About to throw somebody out of the ring in the corner, which is pretty sweet. Love Stone Cold Steve Austin, 316. What? The rattlesnake, glass shattering. I mean, this guy had so many random little catchphrases and just got people excited. Always beating up on Vince McMahon, which is just fun. Who doesn't love that? Shooting people with the beer truck. I mean, that was a great time. Here's the back of the card. Nothing major, kind of basic. Don't have a lot of wrestling cards, but I really like this one. Just, he just got that mean face, like he's just ready to, beat somebody up, which is just always fun to watch. Experience with me with Stone Cold Steve Austin, went to an event. I don't know how long ago it was, but I was right on the edge of the ramp, right on the railing, and he's doing his thing, going down the ramp, giving people glares back and forth. And we had a sign up that was like, "Hey, Stone Cold, give us a stunner," and he turned double take to look back at us and read our sign, and it was pretty awesome. We actually recorded it like on our VHS back in the day, or off the TV. So we played that like 30 times afterwards. Like, oh, there he is. He's looking at us right there. Like, it was pretty sweet. It was a pretty great memory. So love Stone Cold Steve Austin, my favorite wrestler, hands down. Just so much fun. Sadly, his career got cut short, but definitely some fond memories with him. My number 5 card is basically going to be like, I guess, in the realm of superheroes, and that is Wolverine. He's my favorite comic book hero. Loved him since I was a kid. Favorite one. The claws are just so cool, and he just had this, tough guy attitude. Just like, hey, he just gets it done. You can always rely on him, and he was always there to take on the toughest of bad guys. This is from the here's the back real quick. This is from the Fatal Attraction series. So if you've read those at all, it's when Magneto pulls adamantium off of his skeleton. And he just didn't feel he had any worth left being in the X-Men, so decided to exit Wolverine, decided to head out on his own and, do his own thing. He obviously eventually came back, realized he had bone claws the whole time. It was a mystery back then if he actually had claws under the adamantium, or it was just the adamantium was his mutant thing. This card is pretty awesome. It's the 94 Fleer Ultra. This was one of the rarest inserts to get out of all the packs. I couldn't tell you what, 1 in 30, 1 in 60, something like that. I love the shiny foil. Those foil cards in the 90s were just so great. Can't get it awesome in the camera here. But I just love this card. It's just so cool. This one, I got in a weird way. Back then, I used to buy the action figures. And the action figures would come with one card, like, tucked behind the character. It was always some comment or someone that wasn't, too popular. You're like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll get that card. I already have like a ton of this card because I've been buying the packs. This was actually in one of the packages of one of the characters. I can't remember the character. I bought the character just to get this card. I was like, no way, that card is just sitting back there. So bought the character, got this sweet card, and was definitely very excited about that. So favorite superhero, that's gonna be Marvel, DC, Wolverine, hands down. That is my favorite character. Got a few of his comics. But you got quite a few cards, actually. But this is my favorite one. And my last one, this is going to be the thing I actually collect probably more than baseball. And that is, shockingly, it is going to be the Lord of the Rings. I have so many Lord of the Rings cards. And like I've got the autographs, I've got the relics, I've got the foils collections, I've got all these complete sets. I collect them entirely. So I put together complete sets of every single set I can get my hands on. So it is something I can collect 100%. Boromir is my favorite character, played by Sean Bean, which is one of my favorite actors. I think he's just a cool guy. He's in lots of great roles. He always dies, which is sad. When I go to the different comic events and stuff, I wear my shirt that says "Don't kill Sean Bean." That's gets a lot of love there. I really like this card a lot. It is a promo card. These you can only get. They're all different areas. Some are Comic Con, comic events, different stuff like that. Or just go buy it on eBay. But it's got the 0P71 in the corner there, which means it's a promo. It's a foil promo, which is really cool. This is from the Two Towers. This is the extended scene. This is when Boromir helps take over Osgiliath, or reclaim Osgiliath, if you will, and just shows how much of a hero he was to the city of Gondor, and just shows him in his glory, all the troops rallying behind him, and just a really cool guy compared to when you saw him in the Fellowship, when he was just seemed suspicious and untrustworthy. Just showed him as a really great character. I really love that part about the movie. That was in the extended version of the Two Towers, so it didn't actually make the theatrical version, which brought Sean Bean into the Two Towers, which is pretty cool. They did the same thing in Return of the King as well. But I really like the scene, and I love the card. I just thought it was just a great thing that you need to see for this character. That is going to be it, guys, for my 6 there. So there they are. My 6 things I collect: baseball, football, basketball, though it is a baseball card, some WWE wrestling, some X-Men, Marvel, and some Lord of the Rings there. So just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the collection. Make sure you guys do check out Zach's channel, Zach's Sports Card and Collectibles. He's got the 1K giveaway. He's going live on Sunday. Going to be doing all the giveaways then. So definitely go check it out. I'm going to try to get there as much as I can. I know that I've got a ton of fantasy leagues and we are drafting all this weekend. So I've got a very busy weekend ahead of me. So definitely got to sit down and do some research and get ready to go. So thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, keep on ripping.